If you had 30 minutes to hide from a nuclear blast, where would you go?
I'd always heard a basement of a library is good because books may absorb some radiation.
Make sure you don't break your glasses.
There was time now. Many public libraries in the US are old enough to still have civil defense shelters in their basements. Heading for the local library isn't a terrible idea.
There's a former schoolhouse that's a minute walk down my street, and I always saw the Emergency Nuclear Shelter sign on it when I was a kid.
If you're close enough for that variant of radiation to matter, you're dead anyway. I don't think there's any neutron bombs around anymore. The radiation that kills people is much more likely to be in the air. Your skin is actually pretty good at shielding you from the worst types of radiation. But if you breathe in radioactive isotopes, those will eventually kill you.
I work at a nuclear pharmacy which has dosimeters, Geiger counters, potassium iodide tablets, radioac spray, P, and lead. And the break room office is an extra vault that was made to house a particle accelerator. I'm at work right now, so assuming I'm safe from the initial blast radius, I'd probably go sit at my desk, scroll through Reddit and watch the world end.
Turns into Stephen King's The Stand.
I'm in Colorado, so good to know. I just figured I'd go towards mountains, I guess. Sort of plainless in this situation though.
Going into the mountains is a great idea. There are a ton of USAF strategic assets in Colorado that would be prime targets for an enemy nuclear strike. A lot of our space capabilities are based there, as well as some nuclear assets, all of which I would expect to get hit, and none of them are really deep in the Rockies or anything. If you're within a mile or so of a strike, regardless of whether you're underground or not, you're fucked, so just going underground wouldn't cut it. Mountains provide a great shield to blast waves, though. And it's extremely hard to hit the valleys between them. You're basically in a global-scaled trench.
I know what boards to move to get into the basement from the outside. It's the only building I know of within about 100 miles that is entirely reinforced brick masonry with a basement. And I'm sure I'd spend the apocalyptic event chatting with several homeless people who also know about the board. We'd all survive though.
Right answer. This is how my mom's friend's son survived Hiroshima. He was taking a break in the basement when the bomb hit. His co-worker classmate, who was still outside, was severely burned and later died. I saw some old civil defense stuff from the 50s that suggested doing the same thing.
People survived less than 1.4 mile from Air Zero at Hiroshima just by being inside concrete structures, like the Bank of Japan building. The simple earthen shelters that dotted the city would have been adequate to save many lives, had the population not been desensitized to air raid warnings.
Thanks for watching. Let's have a discussion. Have you heard of anything like this? What do you think? Please let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you like this video and want to see more like it, then please hit the like button and it will help this channel. Thank you.